Imagine this. Overnight, the world's most critical oil route is blocked. 17 million barrels of oil vanished from global trade. Markets collapse, oil prices explode, tensions rise. This is what would happen if the Strait of Hormuz is closed. What is the Strait of Hormuz? The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow waterway between Iran and Oman, just 33 kilometers wide at its narrowest point. But despite its size, it's one of the most vital choke points in the world. Every single day, about 20% of the world's oil, roughly 17 million barrels, passes through this strait. Saudi Arabia, Iraq, the UAE, Kuwait, and even Iran itself depend on it to export their oil. If this strait is shut down, the consequences would ripple across the globe. Who could shut it down? For years, Iran has threatened to block the strait in response to Western sanctions or military actions. With its naval forces, fast attack boats, drones, and anti-ship missiles, Iran has the geographic and military advantage. And make no mistake, this isn't just a threat. It's a powerful tool of deterrence in Iran's geopolitical playbook. What happens if it's closed? If the Strait of Hormuz is blocked, even for just a few days, the global impact would be immediate and severe. 1. Oil prices would skyrocket. We're talking about 50% to 100% price surges in days. 2. Energy shortages would ripple worldwide, especially in India, China, Japan, South Korea, and Europe, major oil importers. 3. Global inflation could spike. Higher transport and manufacturing costs would push prices of everyday goods even higher. In short, the world could plunge into a full-blown economic crisis. How would the world respond? The United States and its allies would almost certainly respond militarily. Naval fleets would move in. Airstrikes might target Iranian positions. The risk of regional war would skyrocket. Meanwhile, the United Nations and global powers like China and Russia would likely call for urgent diplomacy. But stopping escalation might not be easy. Are there alternatives? There are some pipelines that bypass the Strait of Hormuz. Saudi Arabia's Petroline runs to the Red Sea. The Habshan-Fujairah pipeline in the UAE also avoids the strait.
But combined, they can only replace a fraction of the daily oil flow. Strategic oil reserves in the US, China, and others can help. For weeks, maybe months, but not forever. Who wins and who loses? Biggest losers. Countries that import oil, like India, Japan, and most of Europe. Potential winners. Oil producers outside the Gulf, like the United States, Russia, and Brazil, could benefit from higher oil prices. But in the bigger picture, no one really wins. The world economy would suffer, and millions of lives could be affected by energy shortages, inflation, or even conflict. The Strait of Hormuz is more than just a waterway. It's the beating heart of global energy, a narrow passage that holds the power to shape the future of nations and the fate of the global economy. If it closes, war, crisis, and chaos could follow.